Alright folks, I'll begin in just 30 more seconds, letting a few people crowd in and also going to get myself a drink of water. So I'll be right back. Okay, I think we're ready to begin. Oh man. Welcome everyone. I did not see the Discord, basketballer. Oh, Matthew made it to his first one. First of all, I want to make this announcement several times, but let's start off by reflecting at least on the fact that this is Memorial Day weekend, at least for the United States. Pretty appropriate to be playing a military game, although you'll find almost those exclusively on my channel. So let's take a moment to just reflect on the horrors of war and the brave men and women who go through it fighting for an ideal, really putting it all on the line. To all our service folk, not just in the United States, obviously as a U.S. citizen, especially to those from my viewpoint, but to all the soldiers around the world who, like I said, willing to risk everything for some ideals. I'm not sure I could say the same. So welcome to them. Special thanks to them, and yeah, okay. So let's get the stream started. It's been 0 seconds, Tortuga. So I guess the first thing I'd like to reflect on. Harry Forsyth says you have Memorial Day in May. We have Memorial Day in May, and then we have Veterans Day in November. So that's just how it goes. I think Matthew has summed it up well. He says, war sucks, war games are fun. This is true. It's a little bit weird every now and then. I actually stop and I think about the horrible things that I'm kind of simulating. Does it numb me to it? When I'm sending, a force of destroyers in to basically try to torpedo the enemy to torpedo the enemy dreadnoughts. I'm not really acting in the best interest of these destroyers. But, that's something to consider. We'll be continuing Japan, the interesting Japanese campaign we have going, starting from that 1920s start. Looks like everything. Wow, we are way ahead in victory points. Holy cow! It's probably mostly from that last battle. Tortuga, before the campaign ends, any chance you make a Konichiwa class heavy cruiser with 28 gun broadside? I don't think so. 28 guns is, a very high number. We should be very careful with France here, just reflecting on the fact that tensions are a bit high with them. So what else was going on in this playthrough besides the fact that I know that we had this really big engagement, and I vaguely remember that a lot of the Russian dreadnoughts, especially this infamous now, what class is it called? The Naval or Revel. This Revel class is just something insane. It just won't die no matter how many torpedoes you put into it. The Admiral Kuznetsov is also starting to earn a similar reputation. So as far as things go, we're not doing amazing in terms of budget, and by that I can just straight up say we're dead last. Japan probably should have a higher naval budget in the 1930s. I don't know how they would actually model this, but historically, Japanese. I remember we were looking at the naval budget as a percentage of the government's budget. It was actually the military budget in total. But I think in around 1936, Japan's military budget was 20+% of their entire spending. Government spending was over 20%, over 1/5 on purely military. That is insane. Probably a more typical value, even for countries with tensions, would be 10%. Probably a lot less than that, maybe 5%. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. Anyway, it's not really... So there should be some kind of mechanism, I guess, or not should be, but if you wanted to actually get a historical Japanese budget, you'd have to have some mechanism to inject like massive percentage of their whatever underlying government budget they have as a naval budget. So, one way of remembering what was going on in the last episode is to just see what was going on in terms of ships I was designing. So apparently I ended up building the Shiguri. That makes sense to me. How many of those do we get? We do have very little, but a little bit of budget to play with. Okay, good. So we got 24 of these. I think that's going to be plenty. We might even be kind of over killing it on the destroyer front. Yeah, probably a little bit. So then, excuse me, the next thing that we'll look for is the Soryu, which, did I end up building it yet? I guess not. It does have the magic number of 0. Tortuga, since you are no longer under the treaty requirements, are you planning on building any of those Akagi class CVs you had designed? Yeah, so this is exactly what I'm bringing up here. The Akagi's, the Kaga, I think it's the Kaga, is it the Kaga or Akagi? Anyways, those designs are already built. We have 2 of those. But this is a true fleet carrier. 84 aircraft, 30 knots, decent armor, good torpedo defense. I would say that if we could get this up to 5-inch guns, I know that they're quality 0. That would be like the obvious, in my opinion, the obvious next step. We do have a lot of dual purpose though. We also have light guns and AA gun. I mean, light and medium. Just this thing is, I mean, it's not supposed to be operating on its own, but oh my gosh, I forgot to mention, my AI Wars mod for Rule the Waves 2 is almost complete. I mean, almost complete the first version, which won't even have a graphical user interface. It'll literally just run in the background and pop up. I mean, it'll just display little text notifications when stuff happens. But my test that I did this morning, it was working 99%. It was not saving ships being sunk in the simulator, I mean in the mod. Some of the ships that were supposed to be sunk in these wars, they were not correctly being sunk in the actual saved file. So anyway, let's see. Still at war with Russia? Yes. How much ammo for torpedoes can carry a BC? It's a tough question. How much ammo for torpedoes can a BC carry? It's a good question. I don't know. You should refit the CV and remove the turrets. Yeah, we could do that for the Kagas. That is something that historically was done, right? That's the precedent being set there. The Saratoga and the Lexington. Viking says, I'd switch some light for medium. Saw medium in action. It shreds enemy planes so fast it's not even funny. That's funny that you mentioned that. I actually was considering doing that exact same thing, because I believe it's 2 AA positions per light and it's 3 per heavy. So I was actually just thinking about that. Oh, I could probably swap this down. Take 4 of these out, put 3 of these in. Sorry. Take 6 of these out, put 4 of these in. Is that what would work? Yeah. So I could do something like that. I could do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't like having more mediums than lights. For some reason, it doesn't feel quite right. So I might just 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2. 1, 2. 3. Okay, we'll do it this. 2420, I like that number. Somewhere in the middle there. Light only fires at planes after they've dropped ordnance. Having as many 3, 4, 5 heavy DP AA is the most important and backed with lots of medium AA. I see. So based on that analysis, we'll go ahead and kick this up a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I want a little bit of light because I just like it. Viking says another stream I saw a dreadnought with mostly medium shot down like 20 planes of 5 ticks. Wow, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I didn't get that. Okay, that 6, we have some machine guns. I want to be able to shoot at... This is actually too much weight, by the way. But that's okay, we were actually a little bit overgunned. Okay, so I'm going to roll this back a little bit. So that we can... Okay, so we can work with this. I'm still fine with 155. That feels fine to me. Oracle says the light anti-aircraft goes down with the chat message. This is what peer pressure looks like. Really, it's just that I'm making an educated guess about how these function, and I'm presuming that people who are reporting effectiveness have more than just an educated guess. They have experience. It'd be kind of stupid for me not to listen to that. So, I want to get a lot of these out there. I have to say that there's no order of battle editor or anything like that yet, and I'm kind of maybe putting a little bit too much on my plate as it is. I'm trying to get a Rule the Waves 2 or like auto-resolve auto-resolve combat simulator. I'm just trying to port that from Rule the Waves 1. Somebody asked, by the way, does the AI mod work for Rule the Waves 1? I don't know. So there is a part of the simulator which possibly groups things into carriers or not. But I think it functions, it just takes the ship list and sorts it by the different ship types. And I guess if you don't have any carriers, it's the same as for Rule the Waves 1 and Rule the Waves 2. So I'm thinking it might work. It's been I've been pouring a lot of effort into that, though. It's a lot of fun. But anyway. So I think we'll just save this. Overwrite it. We will build it. I'm committed now. Anyone else get a black screen? Asked Peter Hansen, and apparently he's fixed it. Very good. No director for secondary DP guns? I don't think... Wait. Well, we'll look at her when she's done being designed. So we have to... I guess we go to war, which means we'll have to fight another battle, which means it'll be a long time before we... Oh, okay. New one's ready. Okay. Oh, wow. Ouch. That's brutal. I would say, where are my submarines? Why aren't they being effective? But I don't think we have any. Birdie says, I meant to ask last stream, what is the reason for not having KEs? So corvettes. I find that destroyers, so the problem with corvettes is that if they're 600 tons, if they're less than 600 tons, they won't be retained after the war ends. They'll be scrapped. They're really cheap to build, but then you don't retain them. Also, I think they might be 0 strategic points. I'm not sure, somebody might have to correct me. I'm just guessing. Actually, I'm just guessing based on the fact that minesweepers were 0 points, that corvettes were also 0 points. Well, just keep accepting these cruiser actions. So that was my guess, but maybe it's not true. In which case, destroyers at the same tonnage of... sec. I had a wife delivery. It's a thing of Pepsi. Boy, these streams are going to make people think I'm just so unhealthy. I'm just... Maybe this is a sign. It's a wake-up call. So, I'm going to get these guys to go to... Actually, I want to kind of elevate my monitor. Ugh. Here we go. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, I like that. Support... Line ahead. That's right, I had Coke last time, it's Pepsi. I gotta please all the fans. So we do have this again, I'm really not happy with the fact that the order of battle editor, whatever it is that's assigning divisions, is putting my... I've thought about this. Okay, so I don't want to railroad this stream. This stream is still going to be about the Japanese... it's going to be about this Japanese campaign. But to talk about mods for a little bit, maybe I should make a straw poll, because I was able to do an interview with Frederick. This is for Single Malt Strategy, which is, for those of you who are familiar with him, it's the Historical Gamers. He runs it with this other guy, Gene, which is the I think he's known... He's not the strategy war gamer, is he? I forget. He runs the site as well. And we were able to do basically as kind of as a promotion for Rule of the Waves, but also something interesting for a podcast to discuss. We essentially reviewed Rule of the Waves 2 with an interview with Frederick, the main developer. I mean, by main developer, I mean he's the person who probably put 95% of the code together, if not all of it. He definitely gets input from other people, but yeah. Anyway, so we did this interview with him, and why was I talking about that? I didn't really ask him about... I kind of asked him about, like, what's the possibility of mods being able to get into the game, essentially. And he said that it's something that he's not going to work on until after... Well, understandably, until the bugs are squashed and the initial opening is all done. And in my head, I was like, you know what? I don't even know if I could justify asking him to expedite that, because who is even interested? I probably need to do a straw poll. I just really need to find out who is specifically... Most importantly, I want to talk to people who are not interested in it, who will vote no, that they're not interested in it, because most people I talk to seem to be interested in this, the 3 things I'm working on, which... Well, okay, so the first 2 you know about. There's a 3rd mod out there, guess what? Way too much on my plate, probably, but... So the auto-resolve simulator, I'm curious who would be interested in that. There's also this AI Wars mod, which, like I said, is almost working now in a very, very, very simple form, kind of a dumb form, not the form I really foresee it in. And then finally, there's this 3rd one, which is the most involved of them. Is actually a mod where I can actually manipulate the order of battle myself. That is, wait, what are we doing here? What's going on? Yeah, these guys are gonna... We need aircraft. Okay, let's head south to Noshiro. Hopefully we make it. The destroyers are slower than anyone. So what I'm gonna do is go to manual squad max, which is gonna make that the destroyers that are not fast enough are just gonna be left behind. So this is just gonna be a natural survival of the fittest in a race south. Viking said an order of battle mod would be amazing. Josh Brightsword is really cutting me deep. He says a mod where you have more influence on the peace deal. For those of you who are familiar with this, or are watching the Rule of the Waves 2 series that I have on as Germany, I was just completely screwed in a peace treaty. I mean, completely screwed. I had a 28,000 to 4,000 victory point advantage. It was Germany. I'm playing as Germany against the... Yeah, Darn Diplomats, which is exactly... I still remember the title of my episode in Japan as the Japanese when I got totally screwed on one of those. I think it was up by even more. In fact, I still say that, in fact, it's the worst peace treaty deal I ever got was that Japanese one. But now the second one I would say is probably this new German one. I kind of want to let them get hit by aircraft. So, man, that was brutal, though. That German one, 28,000 to 4,000, and then it ended up being a peace deal where they white-peaced, but because of the course of the war, they took one of my... They invaded on one turn and there wasn't even fighting. It was invaded on one turn and taken the next turn. So, I'm not going to say that it's the worst one ever, but it's the second worst one ever. Alright, so I'm just going to hope that our aircrafts go after these guys. Especially, is there an airport here in Noshiro? I probably should be building airports everywhere. What is happening here? How are these guys keeping up? I want to see this. Oh, speed's limited by 26 knots. Okay, so nobody can move faster than 26 knots? At least not any of these lighter ships. Gary Jenner says all three of those mods sound amazing. Euripides says England prevails. Yeah, it's really pissed me off because it's always England that you lose these to. I wonder if there is something scripted in the game to try to keep England as a superpower. Starting to wonder if maybe it's the case. I don't want to trigger the port landing yet. Let's see what happens. Because when we're this close, we shouldn't sink. So we can probably play a few games with them. I've heard that people put mines in there just to prevent the AI from moving over their own stuff. I think that we'll just go to port. All right, let's let this run out. Who cares? Okay, so Rule Britannia says Birdie Legs, basically. Order of Battle mod and AI War mod are much needed in my opinion. So that's good. I mean, even that's good feedback because you left out the auto-resolve one, which, I don't know, it's one of the ones that I first built. One of the ones I thought was most necessary. It's good to get the feedback that maybe it's not. So we'll go up to whatever it'll let us. It was a good battle too, best you've ever done, and in not even too many torpedoes used. You had, yeah. So he's referring to the Battle of Jutland, which I fought in my German campaign. Yeah. So did we do any damage? I don't know if the aircraft did anything. They won a minor victory because of aircraft, but it's so minor, it's not going to matter. It's 0-0. It doesn't matter. Anyway, Viking says, forewarning, big airfields are murderously expensive. Yeah, so another thing that they need to implement, I mean, look, this is a long list of things. We're getting, like, ridiculous for the number of things that we're asking poor Frederick to get to. But this air groups manager is horrific. It's really horrific. I mean, I don't know how to say it any other way. This is so tedious. And the way that people right now are managing the expenses, like you can see that we have almost 8 million a turn monthly balance, which is half of so a third of our total maintenance. 2/3 of it is ships and 1/3 of it is airplanes. That's crazy expensive. So, anyway, so what people do to get around this is they will actually fly air groups to and from different battle sites. Birdie Leg says, well, if I can defend the order of battle system in the game for a moment. Yes, please, let's hear it. I personally like because the head admirals could not depend on ships being ready for... Okay, so you misunderstood me. By the way, I want to make this very clear because Birdie Leg brings up a good point. It shouldn't be that the player can build his own divisions and these are the only ones that fight. No. But what I want to see is some, there should be a random chance. Look at the perfect example for this is the Guadalcanal battle. In the Guadalcanal battles, the Atlanta class anti-aircraft light cruisers were engaged with surface forces completely outside of their role, and we had the Atlanta sink because of it, right? So obviously, ships battles should obviously have a random element. However, the rest of the war, the Atlantas were not caught on the surface fights, and they were being used as anti-aircraft forces, fleet escorts. So, although there should be, a random element where things don't go according to plan, you should have admirals obviously have a say on what their fleet would be. And if you're pairing what happened last time? Oh yeah, we paired the 20-knot Yashimas. Sorry, no. Yeah, the 20-knot Yashimas were paired with the 26-knot Kasugas. I would not do this. No, I would not. And who would? You're losing 20%. It's crazy. You're losing 20% of your speed because of divisions. Anyway, that's my opinion on it. Only other mod I would like to see is the one system they have in Vic 2 where you can knock major powers down to minor powers or raise up minor... Oh, interesting. That's I gotta say, yeah, I'm probably beyond my beyond the scope of anything I've conceived of doing so far. Anyway, so let's keep plowing along here. Hopefully this war comes to a successful conclusion soon. Okay, coordinated strikes from several carriers. Oh, interesting. I didn't even know that was not already a thing. Fantastic. Okay, hits mine. Fleet battle. They decline. Coastal bombardment. Sure. Attack. Enemy ships. Yes. Yeah, so like if you want us to go over and do a coastal bombardment mission, and you don't want to give me anything with big guns like this, I still think that that's okay. This is not, in my opinion, a failing of the order of battle system. This is just, maybe you're desperate, and this is actually fine as far as, so all of them are the same speed. They might, I don't think they're all the same class, because they might be, but anyways, I just feel like, okay, if you remember the surprise attack, this is, to me, like blasphemy or something egregious. If the Japanese are going to do a surprise attack and you have 6 carriers, and you only bring 1 carrier to the surprise attack, there's something wrong. That's, I think that the order of battle system, that kind of shows a flaw with it. And we're still happy with it. I mean, let's not be, like, overly dramatic about this. The game still functions very well. It's a great game. I see room for improvement. Alright, let's go to 20. Spotted an unknown ship. Good, good, good. Do your best. Some pretty good damage on her already. Even the destroyers are kicking in. It's pretty nice to see. I mean, they are fleet destroyers. These are really good. So 8 4-inch guns, dual purpose, just in case we have... Oh, it's already on fire. Just in case we have run into a problem with aircraft. I don't perceive that as a possibility in this. Oops. I'm not doing anything. I did not hit space. I did not hit space. I mean, I've been hitting spacebar. Did not hit enter. So that's it. We'll just return to port. Mission accomplished, right? Surely that's the end of it. Maybe it is. Chief Jawali asks, how does Torpedo feel about the Raptors' win last night? Is he a Golden State Warriors fan? So, revealing so much personal information here. I do live on the West Coast in California. And I don't really care. I mean, I like watching basketball, don't get me wrong. It seems like a lot of people don't. What are you doing? A lot of people don't like watching it, but I do. I mean, I don't like go out of my way. I'm not like a junkie. So there it is. It's just the perfect victory. Wait. Oh, yeah. Okay, it counts as a land target. But, yeah, so I enjoy watching it. I think it'd be an interesting finals. It's fun to watch. I mean, the playoffs almost for any sport. For me, the only one I don't like, and I know that this is not as popular with spreadsheet folk. People who like spreadsheets generally like baseball, but I'm not a big fan of baseball. I'm a big fan of going to baseball games, or if it's on in the background and you're talking with a bunch of people, like, you know. But, yeah, it's just not my cup of tea. Everyone has their own. So, let's keep up with chat. Those mods, whenever they're done, will come with a guide on how to install them, right? Good question, Damon. That is kind of the tricky thing. It's something I'm getting better at, is when I design these programs, I'm really making them for myself first. That doesn't sound nice, right? Why are you making them for yourself? But, yeah. So the first thing I'm trying to do is just make sure that they work. And that doesn't always mean there's a priority on ease of use. So then at some point I'm like, oh god, other people need to use this. I need to make some changes. And I usually get some feedback. Obviously, I'm very open to feedback. I actually really want more feedback, but who wants to beta test some of these mods, you know? Nobody. It's the sad conclusion. Let's see, if I understand mods... if I understand the mod, will allow you to make task forces. So right now I only have one mod, which is scheduled for release very soon, maybe in a week, or maybe within a week, and that'll be the AI Wars one, where it's just a script that runs in the background, and you can check on it to see the text output of anything. And every month, it'll re-record whatever the tensions for the player are, and it'll generate, it'll slightly tune a matrix of tensions, which is every nation with every other nation. Obviously, it doesn't overwrite the in-game ones for your player nation with any other nation, but like, let's say Germany. Germany has relations with all these other people. That sounds, unintentionally sexual, but anyway, it does. So Germany has relation tensions, I guess is a better way of saying it, with the other nations. And then Britain has tensions, and then this, and then it tracks all these. And if it goes over 12, which is the same way in the game, then it'll put these guys at war. And then it'll have a chance to have a battle fought between those two, where somebody will lose a ship. It's very simple right now. They're just brain dead stupid. But it's simple. It's a framework that I can build on when I get feedback. So, do you like soccer, asked Viking? I do. And I saw Liverpool, their huge victory. Didn't actually get a watch, but Katori is commissioned into the Navy. Our scientists report carrier force. Oh, fantastic. Oh, wow. Quality 1 16-inch guns. That's amazing. So we really, really, really need need a dreadnought. Maybe all these things that are happening, all these ships being sunk by submarines and all that, maybe it's just a sign that we need a new dreadnought. Okay, this is... wow, cool. And these are our 16-inch guns, quality 0, but soon to be quality 1. So what kind of thing was this? What kind of battle event? I'll wait for somebody to please tell me what kind of battle event this is. I don't know what to do with my Akagi. I tried to cheese it too, by the way. I tried to force the Akagi to just drive into a wall. I don't think they launch that way. Let's try it one more time. Let's put her into this little cubby and see if she launches, because she'll go against the wind, which is exactly into this cubby even more. Gregory says, for your German playthrough, the ship names have to be German-like. They absolutely do. The idea is that somebody coming into the series completely without any knowledge of what's going on whatsoever doesn't even know that these are player-submitted names. Now, if they're German-speaking, they probably do, because there's not going to be a German ship called Kartoffelkopf or whatever. Potato head is what it translates to. But I don't care about that. As long as it's passable for somebody who doesn't speak German, I'm fine with that. Because mainly it's quality control effort. I don't have the time to do quality control. So let's... oh, it looks like we're going to have to wait for something to happen. Oh, shoot. Damn it. I forgot. Oh, current weather does not permit air operations. Okay, well then, just send this one right to port. Weather limits air operations. So it didn't say. Okay, so this is good to know, I guess. Let's keep running. Oh, wow. Is it nighttime? It is terrible. Strong gale. It's a strong gale. Woo! What do we have going on here? Okay. Strong gale is strong. Ah, see? It's another group. There, I don't want them limited by weaker, slower folks. In my headcanon, my character is serving as lieutenant on Kartoffelkopf before his hopefully command and battlecruiser. I hope you get it, Sebi. I don't know what I haven't really tracked individual captains, like what their positioning is on the list. We'll get there eventually. This is what I'm expecting, as these are the battle cruisers. will fight them. We will fight you, Revels. These Revels are going down. We will lose every single ship knocking these guys down. I don't care. They've made their mind up. Launch. Los. And get in there. Actually, bring up the rear, I guess. Los. Pull off. I think this one's dead anyway. Let's see what's our flooding. Woo! These are Notories too. Some of my favorite. This is one of my favorite light cruisers I've ever designed. But let's be honest, she's not going to make it. I highly doubt that she's going to make it. She was only able to launch her port side torpedoes. These are, I assume, the famous Revels that never go down. We even have the Comintern class, which also doesn't go down. None of these ships go down ever. So let's pull her off. See if she can get out. Squad max, squad max, squad max to everyone. Okay, we got... Wow. One of our destroyers was hit by a torpedo? That's a bit scary. Let's turn in. I'm not even sure how else we would do this. By the way, shoot, I need to see which battlecruiser was hit. It was the same one, the top one. Okay, 2. We're going to go for her. Let's go, Notori. Get in there. Now, the good news is the Abukuma is going to kind of absorb some of these shells for a while. Not surprising that the Hadakaze isn't going to make it. Oh, this is the Viborg. Strange how we identified and then unidentified her. The idea was to try to get in front, but I'm not sure how this will go now. We lost a light cruiser. We need to try to make sure this battle cruiser goes down to make this worth it. I do want to save torpedoes. We don't have refills. Yeah, it's kind of okay, launching like this. Aha! Look at that beautiful turn. Predicted the torpedoes. Got lucky, let's be honest. But these guys are just launching loads. Oh my god, what are you doing? Has a lot of torpedoes to launch. Turn in to the torpedoes. Turn in. I think that we should win this fight, honestly. I think we are. What happened to Notori? Get back here, Notori. She did take some damage, so we'll be a little bit kind to her. We hit a destroyer with a torpedo. A little bit excessive. Okay, this battle cruiser is our target. Nope, you have 0 torpedoes. You have 1. Okay, you have 6, so you are going to be the one who launches. Everyone else will probably just launch on their own. We'll give the order to do so. Okay, CA, that's not a CA. That's either a light cruiser or battle cruiser. Yaguri has 1. Fantastic. Launch. Do our best here. And these destroyers have actually done a fantastic job. They're completely out of torpedoes. We'll get them out of here. There's nothing else they can do. I mean, they've already done a great job of everything that we wanted them to do. Okay, fantastic. Unidentified is hit by 2 more torpedoes. Possibly the same battle... okay, the one thing I do want to know is, where is their other battle cruiser? And maybe Notori can really help me out with this. So far, so good. And this is where it's really going to get interesting. We're just going to go ahead and let them blow the ever-loving crap out of each other from point-blank range. Good luck! Alright. Viborg, identified. She has 2 guns down. And actually not bad. We took only 2 hits. We dished out 5 16-inch shells. I'm trying to arc, by the way, to avoid the torpedoes. Ugh, it worked. That was not a good turn. Okay, this is good. And we have the Notori, sorry, coming up. Ooh, Okay, this was not as good. We have 1 hit. They landed 2. Alright, that's a little bit better. 2 more hits on this Viborg, which now has 3 turrets destroyed. Holy cow. Akoma, how you doing? Some damage for sure, but manageable? Ike, not a good turn for us. Natori, we need you. What is the reason for your engine troubles or something? Engine room hit. Yeah, so I wonder if we can repair that or if it's just an automatic forever 23 speed. She's only going 17 right now anyway, so she does have more speed available. Oh, so this is... Is this torpedoes and torpedo reloads? Wait a second. No. I think this is just the number of torpedoes it has. I'm just being mistaken for the moment. So this angling, I think, is perfect for us, by the way. We're given a very poor angle to anybody. Oh my god, although we just got... Oh my gosh, this Viborg. Holy cow. Is not in good shape. It has 4 of its 5 turrets destroyed. Angle. Oh god, no, 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 no. Please tell me. Port jammed. Ah! Okay. Tsukuba, be the hero that we need. Get our destroyers in here. Natori, you are so needed. Okay, actually, angle at this Viborg, because that's the one I really want to take out. So far, so good. We are still hitting that Viborg. And I do want to put an end to... Wherever they're... Where's their... Is this their other battlecruiser? Let's go after that. Okay, Notori's creeping in. Viborg taking 3 more hits from the Tsukuba. That's fantastic. Gonna slow the Ikuma down. She's not really flooding that much. She's taking 15 hits, heavy hits, which is quite a few. Notori, prepare to line up your shot. Let's do this. Just in case you want to move inside of a turn. It is possible. It's not easy, but it's possible. So now we're just going to line up this broadside. And Akuma's fire is extinguished. That's good to see. Another 16-inch shell landing on Viborg. I don't even think she actually has 1, 2, 3, 4 of her 5 turrets destroyed and 1 disabled. So she's not even capable of returning fire in any meaningful fashion. Here we go. All right. It's perfect. Begin. Begin launching. Oh, God. We've already launched all our starboard. Crap. Please go north. Please go north. No. Well, I guess we're going to go after this one instead. We can't actually even go after the Viborg, which I will pursue. God, she's in such bad shape, though. Or I could spin all the way port side around and hopefully catch her if she heads south. If she heads north, then Tsukuba will get her. And if she doesn't, then Notori will get her with the port sides. At least in my head, that's how it works. Notori is actually taking some hits, penetrating hits. Turret was destroyed on Ikoma. God damn it, Ikoma, get the hell out of here. Repair your damn ship. Yeah, we need to go after this one. I think it's the other one that took hits. Because this one's way too accurate. I believe that... So this battlecruiser is the one that's doing all the damage, which I'm assuming means that it's the one that hasn't taken torpedoes, because it doesn't have any penalty to its ability to fire. So I'm going to run the Notori at this other, what I'm assuming is a battlecruiser, the third one. Tsukuba's hit by a torpedo. No! It could be this one that's already sinking. Could be. Wow! These things have torpedo protection, do they not? That's a huge flooding problem. Alright. Well, do we want to pursue or not? Let's save our ship. I think that's maybe more important. 0 flooding on the Ikoma. Has her rudder been repaired? Jam to port is actually a good thing right now. So we'll get I actually need the Tsukuba to pursue just to prevent anybody from coming back for the Ikoma. Tori's really getting pummeled. Where did the... Oh, Viborg took a big turn. So yeah, go after this one. What is this? What are we after here? Floating down to 420. I think we're going to be okay. Let's... I do want the Notori to survive. I really do. 2 more hits on this is perfect. She's on fire. Good lord. I mean, if she survives, it would just... I kind of want to let her survive so I can just have justification to be insanely upset at this game system. Now, let's launch this... whatever this is. Probably not an armored cruiser, but... I mean, probably not a heavy cruiser. We do have torpedoes, though. Let's use them. And then get the Notori out of there. I'm pretty sure that this is not an I think this is a light cruiser. Yeah, there it is. So we'll launch one more at her. And then we'll, once again, turn away. And go home. Where's the nearest port? Well, let's head this way. I think it's going to be a little more sensible. Our destroyers are actually coming, and they are decent enough. Akoma has repaired its rudder? Yes. So, cruise, head for port. We do have the advantage of being very close to port, so let's squad max it. Let's actually chance this, I think. Let's go crazy, because we are very close to port. And I think we will be able to get to port without anything bad happening. Too bad you can't go to port, load some torpedoes, and then come back out. Oh my god, my CV! Thank you! Somebody, Scarheart. Thank you so much for... Oh, I have both of them. And you know what? I have, more than anything, the most important thing is... I have a bunch of destroyers which we haven't used yet. So, thank you for reminding me, though, because these guys do have 8-inch guns. Probably not what I want to bring into the fight right now. Let's get them to squad max, head south. Just head them to Noshiro. But these destroyers could be very valuable. I'm so happy you mentioned that, because, yeah, those could actually be very game changers in this battle. So, Tsukuba's going to basically just run at these battlecruisers, forcing them, all the while it looks like controlling her flooding. I would like to try to destroy... the one battlecruiser. All the while, Ikoma should be able to make it home. And I think Notori will as well. Yeah, she doesn't even have very much. She's not even that much damaged. We could keep her on station. 19 speed is not fantastic. Yeah, I think we're going to keep her on station, though, just to be a buddy for Tsukuba. And these are the 2 battlecruisers, I believe. So right now, our destroyers are just running through and picking off all these, what I'm assuming are totally dead destroyers, even though they were able to launch torpedoes. But hey, I've done the same. I won't fault the AI for doing that, since I've done it as well. And we want these destroyers to set up in a position. We're radioing ahead. Hey, move east, north, or west, northwest. Set your heading to west, northwest. Prepare to intercept. ×3 battlecruisers fleeing south. So unidentified ship is hitting us with big guns. That certainly is not the one. Certainly not the. What was it? I forgot the Viborg. Certainly not the Viborg, because the Viborg has literally no guns available. This is a very narrow profile, too. The fact that they're hitting us is very impressive. Is it right for us to be pulling the Ikoma off? Maybe not. Okay. You know what? I'm convinced. We're going to bring her back in as well. She can sink light cruisers. Let's get some value out of this battle, right? We're doing a lot of work against these destroyers. Come on. Okazi's taking weather damage. Okay, by the way, this group should be doing its max possible speed, not its maxed advisable speed. So I don't care. Weather damage be damned. We're going after these guys. And hitting that, which is good. Doing a lot of work on these escorts, which is something. Ooh. Oh, that's the light cruiser. Good. Not sure exactly where... Okay, so now we're hitting this one who... What? I don't know why the class information for these can't be found. So it is a strong gale. These poor destroyers, as Scarhart's mentioning, these guys are not exactly extremely well equipped for operation in these conditions. But that doesn't matter. We're going to push them to the limit anyway. Oh. Come on, guys. Get there. This could be perfect. Intercept course. Oh my gosh, it could happen. They're turning west. How do they know? How do they know? That's fine. We got one of them. Oh, we got you. Get back here, you SOB. Oh, wait. Wrong one. Even forcing them to turn is something. And some of these guys should be... Are we weather limited? To 15 knots. So we can only go 15 knots because they're small boats, poor things. We will launch at these guys if we at all can, though. Might as well just get some launches off. Force them to redirect. Udachi is sinking. Where is Udachi? Oh my gosh. Did she take a hit? She took one hit. That's it. She took one hit. Wow. That's horrendous. Not necessarily a good odds. No solutions on these guys. Damn it. What about now? Solution? Really, it's surprising. So meanwhile, all the while, Tsukuba's doing her best to catch up. Speed is limited to 6 now. This is such terrible conditions, it's hilarious that we're able to even, like, try to fight in these. Oh, we landed a hit, though. And the good news is we should be forcing flooding on these guys as well. So the rear one is the Comintern, who is completely intact. Oh, the Ikoma's going to run right into this, and I'm happy about that, frankly. Let's do this. Chase this one down, actually. You guys don't have torpedoes anyway. The Viborg is still kicking. Amazing. Viborg. Okay, good, good. Oh god, detach. Detach. She could live. It's possible. How is Tsukuba doing? Well, she's controlled her flooding, which is the good news. She's close to port, which is good news. Ah, the Ikoma. Yes. Oh, just going to sink that. It's going to be nothing doing, really. Send this one back to port. Ah, okay, here we go. Now we just watch the progressions. Ikoma is sinking her nicely. Very good. Just run. Who spotted an unknown ship? Oh. Oh, is this the one that Ikoma should be going after? I think so. So still doing damage, because Suba hit the armored cruiser, all things. But she knows her place, and we're catching up. I'm thinking that the Viborg is actually starting to sink slowly. I'm guessing that because I don't even think she's going 16 knots. That's the one we want. Scuba hole hit, but not penetrating. Oh god, what, did I turn that much? Why did I turn that much? I don't remember why I would do that. The Viborg's still on fire. Maybe a little bit less, something like this. Alright, let's run it forward. Wow, we're actually getting some work done on the Comintern now. She's pulling off. She's on fire. I think she's got to be sinking, right? Shipping hound, water, and heavy seas. Oh, God. How much do we have to play with? 7,000, okay. We're getting close, further and further away from port, too. I don't know. We cannot take on the Comintern. It's not the one I want to take on. Our goal here is the Viborg. So I'm actually going to... I think she's going to make some maneuvers to protect the Viborg. And I'm just going to try to minimize... I basically don't care, essentially. Although we're... Okay, she's shipping more heavy waters. How bad? 6. Still okay. Should this pursuit end for Tsukuba? Yes. I'm thinking yes. Let's go down cruise. Forget it. Ikoma, you as well. We just don't want to lose them, right? Doesn't make sense. Who knows? Maybe this gale will suddenly... Oh, God. What's going on here? Is she coming to a stop? No. But the Comintern is actually giving us an opportunity, possibly, to do some work against her. Okay, yeah, we're engaging. And that's it for that. I don't think the Notori should get in here, actually. Let's pull her back as well. She's, damaged. Just pursue with the destroyers. And it's kind of a bluff. I'm not sure if the AI will know, but we don't have any torpedoes on those. And let's hold torpedo fire until I say. So the best thing that these destroyers can do is just push these battlecruisers to the limit, force them to flood more, and then hopefully sink them. I'm going to slow this one down to 14, 12 even. I hope that it will mean that they don't take as much flooding due to bad waters. Ah, good. The other one is still up here. One hit on these guys is pretty much going to ruin their day, but... What is going on? 7? Which one's 7? Oh, that's fine. There she is! That's the one we want. She's being protected by the Comintern, but for now, at least. We're doing some damage to this one. What does she look like? Very low number of torpedoes. Mines, which have been sinking my ships, so, we're kind of anxious to give me a chance to hit this thing. Got this one on fire, even. Ooh. Ooh. Let me at her. Such a slow fight because of the speeds. We saw that. Okay, where'd they go? Okay. We're closing. We're absolutely closing. Oh my gosh, it's almost time. You will not get away. You are not getting away, Mr. Viborg. Question now is how many torpedoes do we put in her? She's dead stopped. What are you doing, Mr. Tortuga-san? I'm launching very few torpedoes at a target which I'm pretty sure is sinking. And now let's continue the pursuit. Actually, I guess I'm going to draw these guys off. They're okay. They've done their job. And we'll just continue with... actually, can I detach the Murasami? Let's find out. I think you should be able to. Fantastic. She's done her job. She can also go to port. Let's begin to get these guys squad maxing over to the west. Who knows? Maybe the... Oh, right. That's... It's more than we needed. But we'll continue pursuing with 3 of our destroyers. Yes. Ah. No. No. She made it so close. Somebody quick. Akuma, give her a tow. Oh, what a bummer. We almost made it. Who? What the heck? What is going on here? Who is this? Do we have any torpedoes left? No, this entire group does not have torpedoes. Are these the battle cruisers? I'm gonna wait just in case it is not. Yeah, this is just a light cruiser. Out for a stroll. Well, now you've angered us. We'll pursue you. But is there a battle cruiser with this one? Tsukuba's shipping one. Oh my god. Look I'm going to assume that the speed is not related to the amount of flooding she's taking. I'm just going to try to book it to port. Oh yeah, we got him. Pursue. Yeah, and if you think about it, if this is happening to all of us, our shipping water, that means the Russians would have a hard time actually getting back to port, which may or may not be simulated, but it'll be simulated if we keep our ships on them the entire time. We force them to make this journey actually the entire time, like physically don't let this stop at 600, but it takes, what, at least until 1200 for them to end the battle. Be to our advantage, I think. What? Did not want you to run continuously. Let's pull this one off. Just try to save all of them that we can. How are you doing? Oh my god, where are you? Current speed is 12. She's gonna make it. I think she's gonna make it. I have had a ship die, like almost, in sight range, in vision range of the port. So I'm really hoping now that this is near the battle cruiser. Yes. Hooray! Yuri's out of ammo. Should probably get these guys home. Alright. They've done their job. Go home. Actually, these 8-inch guns now actually mean something. We'll pursue with the carriers. These guys don't need ammunition. I don't really care about their ammunition stores as far as pursuing a light cruiser. They can fire all their ammunition at the light cruiser for all I care. Main thing is, where is the battle cruiser? And I just keep thinking she's in front. Should we have pursued that one? Okay, so we lost light cruiser, 3 destroyers. They lost 2 battle cruisers. This is perfect. The unsinkable. All right, so they lost the Rebel class. Wow, look at this. So this is so the opposite. Remember, we couldn't sink one by hitting it with 6 heavy shots, like 30 mediums and 60 lights, and 4 torpedoes. So this is insane that we actually sank it with only 2 torpedo hits. This is the first one we hit. We just hit and sank. Beautiful. So the Abakuma, who ended up sinking, she gets a samurai's burial. We got her, boys. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to chat for the entire battle, but this was a very successful engagement. That was awesome. So much. I'm so happy. This almost takes the sting of losing the war to Britain away. But not quite. I was actually thinking, what do I do with that Britain campaign? I mean, like I've actually gotten like maybe 8 or 9 comments. I don't know how many comments are on the video already, but maybe 4 on the channel and some on Discord saying, hey, you got to reload the game and redo the peace agreement or save scum or something. I won't do that, but what I might do is just edit tensions against Britain. There's a whole reason why I don't like the result. It's because of the way the gameplay goes. Look, if you crush Britain in a battle and then they get a nice peace treaty out of it, it's fine, right? I'm willing to roll with that. The problem is that we've done a lot of work. We took out a lot of their battleships. And, battleships is actually taken off after the last one's scrapped. That's pretty cool. So the problem is that then you've eliminated their older ships, which the nation itself won't scrap immediately. They'll keep them along for a little while. But if you destroy them, or if they're scrapped, they build new ones, better ones. And so the way the battle system works, basically, it favors, if you lose a war and you rebuild your ships, you're actually stronger than you were before, which is, in a way, it's a nice rectifying gameplay mechanic in that, nations don't snowball to nothing. They don't get worse and worse and worse, although that is actually what would happen in real life. But it prevents that. It keeps these main players in the game a little bit longer. However, unfortunately, since Great Britain actually got benefits out of that war, they took my colony. It's actually made them twice stronger. I mean, in not factor stronger, but just in 2 manners, in 2 ways stronger. 1, they have my colony, and 2, they're going to have newer ships next time I fight them. So that's why anyway. If RNGesus screws you, just reload save, basically. Yeah, I frankly play video games not to... I don't mind loading the game in my favor. I don't do it very often, but for XCOM. I played XCOM The Longest War. I still have not completed the campaign for it. I played XCOM the base game, completed the full campaign for both Enemy whatever and the expansion Enemy Within, which is how you play The Longest War with the Enemy Within DLC. And I save scum the crap out of The Longest War. I don't care. All right, I'm making the game unfair, but when I lose an entire squad on a mission, I don't want to spend the time. I could. In my head, I know what it would take. Same thing with Darkest Dungeon. Like on these grindy games, if I don't have the time to grind, I got a family and stuff, I don't have time to just waste on these games. But I want to see the results. I want to play the games. So I just save some. Anyway, not that I'm a proponent of that, but it does happen. Carrier force. Carriers will operate in separate force. Well, maybe that'll help us. Improves heavy artillery. This is fantastic. Another submarine torpedoing our foot. Look we have people on ASW. Can we please bring this to an end? This is insane. Victory point advantage, by the way. Maybe I should just convoy defense. I'm just going to start declining these battles. Okay, I'll accept a raid on coastal shipping because maybe it means my carriers will be involved. Attack enemy ships near objective. That's... my carriers are not involved. It's the Icoma. She's back. Alright, let's just go sink something and then get out of there. I have no idea. Let's take this up. Maximum speed, maximum warp. Good. What is this? I probably don't even want to fight it. I think I'll send my destroyers to fight it. Yeah, the Tone Ottawa is going to go fight this instead. Okay, there's more stuff. Battlecruisers. Okay, this is fun. Wind is out of the north. Moderate breeze. It's going to be a tougher one. If this is more than one battlecruiser, we're frankly very outnumbered. Scarhard asks, have you tried ship designs based on in real-life historical ships? Not in World Waves 2. So the question is, how many battlecruisers are we dealing with here? Is it just one? Oh god, we have a battle... Wait, what? I think I can take this thing. It has pretty good armor, but I think I can take it. I can certainly outrange it. Not sure exactly what I want to do in this one. How fast are you? My goodness, 28 knots. What the hell? That's one hell of a fast battleship. We have 31 knots. So we'll probably just... I think we'll just disengage. I'll take the victory point defeat on this one. What are you? Are you a Shiguri? You are. So you are going to be my best friend. You're going to go in and torpedo the hell out of them. Just trying to take her hits. Well, let's preemptively start launching our torpedoes then, I'd say. Whoop. Can't launch yet. Are you not looking at the same battle I'm looking at? Here we go. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Something like that. We'll nose in. Nose in. She's almost outrunning her own torpedoes. And then turn should be a fast solution now. It's not, but we'll put more torpedoes in the water and we'll peel off. Alright, let's see if any of those hit. Good spread on them, frankly. They look like they're true. Yes! Ha ha ha! Wow! What a hero. That's amazing. Very good. Very well done. Hey, one torpedo. They're very close to port. Let's keep that in mind. So we shouldn't expect that we're going to get sunk ships out of this. Whoops. No, not you. I want you to pull off this way. Just want to force them to choose... Oh, this is not good. So, crowd around. We should tighten up. Alright, let's look. Combined, 21, no bomb hit. No, nothing. Okay. So yeah, this does absolutely show you that light anti-aircraft happens after they attack. So it's good to know. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, so we'll just get rid of any light anti-aircraft from now on. Weight permitting. Oh, Sverdlov, is she? Oh my gosh. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're seeing the actual ship this time. Fantastic. She only has 12-inch guns. Why am I so scared of her? Why is she doing so much damage? Maybe I should be going in. Oh, man. Pycharp says, don't you love it when you type out a few paragraph long RP for a series and then you press cancel instead of send? Look, at the comment system in YouTube has driven me nuts. Not necessarily YouTube's fault, but I have so many times. For example, if you hit reply on one person and then you go and you hit reply on another, it erases your old response, which is unfortunate. So I'm not sure. One torpedo could have done enough damage. We have obviously knocked out one of the turrets. I wonder if we should re-engage. We could, if nothing else, maybe take out some of their their heavy cruisers. I am very tempted to re-engage. Yeah, we're actually targeting the right thing. Okay, this is perfect. Let's do this. You have launched your torpedoes, you just get the hell out of here. In fact, you go back up and you re-engage that merchant ship for me. Oh, it thinks this is a battlecruiser now. Okay, well, these are extremely long-range shots. The good news about that is we'll be hitting their deck. I forgot already what their deck armor is. I think we're actually in a position to win this. Which sounds crazy, but yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and pull in and we're going to give it our best shot here. Yeah, a few of these 16-inch guns are really going to make this Azov rue the day she was born. With a 1.5-inch deck, splinters can actually do some damage to her. I think she's starting to get a little... She's getting the hint. This may not be the engagement she wants. These aren't the engagements you're looking for. Wow, she's getting smashed. Holy cow. Well, that is what you get. Nobody asked you to pursue me. Wow, she's getting smashed. She's down to nothing. She's dead. Gonna hold off on firing and let my light cruisers go in and do the rest. And we're gonna re-engage. This is our forward scout now. Our once battle-ridden, like beat up force is now our scout. Whoops. Who's detached? You. Okay. Yeah, we'll just go this way then. He's moving in to help. It's so sad. It's like a little cub going over to its mother. What I want is this to be the other way around. What? Oh. Well, if 20 torpedo bombers are about to attack you, the only thing I can say is good luck. We're going nose on, so hopefully that limits the profile. I can't tell what happened. I guess they didn't drop their bombs here, which is smart, but let's pursue them. Wait. Okay, yeah, and by the way, the light cruisers are doing what I wanted them to do, which is, engaging. Ah, we missed you. Come back. Okay, yep. That's gonna do it. Pretty sure she's a goner. So let's tell these guys to also hold their fire. Hold fire. Everyone hold fire. So what a hero. This thing is actually a heroic unit. It also staved off all those, no! Avoiding torpedoes. Ah, yes, Nebny. No, no, no! No more launching of torpedoes, please. And you guys should be all engaging this. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, so don't not attack, but just attack the right thing. So, and I know that's a confusing, you know, probably hard for you to fathom, but don't attack the sinking ship. Hit instead this destroyer. That's a lot better. Fantastic. And what are you? And yeah, you should just go back home. Cruise speed. Just get out of here. We're okay with whatever you're trying to do. What is the Tone doing? My God, get out of there. We know that this one's not surviving. Okay, there they are. We found them. I don't know what's going on exactly, actually. Yep, that's the battleship. Oh my gosh. Fantastic. And Akoma, prepare to engage. Okay, good. This is perfect. Nikita's torpedo tubes explode. Actually, how the hell did they get in a hit? How did they hit the... Oh, okay, their surface. Wow, and by the way, the explosions on these are oxygen-fueled torpedoes, so it's not a light thing to say when their torpedoes blow up. That means something. All right, we're landing hits already. This might be a really epic victory. Who is launching? Oh my God. Yes, 3 torpedoes ought to do it. Thank you, Murasami. You're so clever. Or Hokazi. Thank you for launching. Okay, look, just take you off AI control because, you know, I don't know why. What would compel you to launch torpedoes? Why? It's a sinking destroyer. We don't need torpedoes in it. But this is going to be fun. I think this is going to be very fun. It would be kind of fun to see how much flooding those destroyers and armored heavy cruisers took on before they... Uh-oh. Do you see what I see? Quickly! Everyone form up! Quickly! Protect the battlecruiser! Oh, wait, these are my ships. Never mind. Then, here's your targets. Over here. They changed course! They know it! They're gonna do it! That's fantastic. Okay. So, good. Get these guys. I do want the light cruisers to close up, though, just in case we are attacked by aircraft. It's something good to consider. This thing is actually going very slow. 15. Heavy damage. Just get a whole bunch of torpedoes in there. Let's see what these naval bombers do. I hope that they see the... What? No, don't go that way. No, come back. Come back. Okay, they're coming back. They listened. Somebody radioed them and said, yes, that's them. Go attack. Very nice. And these are medium bombers, so we don't expect pretty much anything to happen. But if we're lucky, maybe. Sverdlov's still getting hits. Wow, wow. Another hit, another turret down. Oof. We're pushing hard on these guys. I can't tell what they're doing. Anyways, we'll just... Okay, they're making their turn, but this is fine. Oh, what? Bomb hit on the target. Okay, well... Don't really know what to make of that. TR land chart? No, transport. Oh, they're hitting transports. No! Why are you hitting transports? That's fine. Doesn't matter. We'll take care of this ourselves then. No bomb hits. We're almost to this destroyer, though. I mean, Dreadnought. Battleship. Apparently we just sank this destroyer. Can we launch at this battleship? No solution yet. Okay, just keep pushing until we get one. I like how far this battlecruiser is. This feels nice. She's well insulated from torpedo attacks, which is quite nice. Yeah, so I'm going for it. Oh no, we're not gonna be able to get there. It's actually preserved by this land gun. Okay, how about now? Good. Give the order. Execute order 67. Good. Everyone's weapons free. There they go. They're like waves. It's like... Okay. You can do it. Where's Ami? Head her off. So many torpedoes. Should be in range. Yes. Oh, it looks good. It looks good. Get over here. So many torpedoes. Let's save some for everyone else. Gonna hit our own ship. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess. Okay, sorry, I forgot to do this. Yeah, okay, you guys have actually both expended your torpedoes. Fantastic. Okay, and the Ikoma's just coming in to mop up whoever survives. Good, we got her. One of those torpedoes hit, which is really all I was hoping for. That is, well, it'll be nice to sink this. And look at, these guys have made it all the way over the top. Oh god, they have no torpedoes left. Somebody? Anybody have torpedoes left? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? 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 The Hokazi here is doing okay. Let's actually tell these guys not to launch their torpedoes either. Because it's mostly going our way, so let's try to go after the one that matters most, which is actually both of these guys matter. So you guys are completely out of torpedoes. The best thing you can do is keep them... Actually, there's not really a best thing to do here. Let's turn north, I guess, a little bit. Do a lot of damage, basically. Keep shooting those guns. Up to squad max. The Tone has only starboard side, so yeah, keep going straight then. You guys have enough, I guess, that both of them. But if anything, port side. Okay, so you guys actually have to head south to get a solution. It's chaos. Are you flooding? No. Let's go down to 20. Sverdlov, okay. Nikita's 3-inch guns. Probably not going to do a whole lot to her. These guys might survive, like... Oh, wait, are you flooding? Yeah, so you're probably dead, but you guys can get away. Go away. We don't want to lose ships intentionally. cruise. Start pulling these guys off the line. Okay, here comes the Tone. She has, I think, starboard side? Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and get starboard lined up. Light cruisers will line up their port side. If I remember correctly, that's the distribution we have. All the while, the Icoma is just coming and coming. Here she comes. This looks like maybe an opportunity for the Tone to just launch and then get out of there. So we'll keep sending her north, but I basically just want her to disengage after this. She's avoiding torpedoes on top of that, but... Head for this inlet. It's safe. It'll be safe in there. Land our troops. Alright, so now we're going to turn the Icoma so she can start engaging for real. You guys went a little bit too far, but thank you for your enthusiasm. I don't know if we wanted to do that or not, but I did it. It's too late to undo. Sverdlov's beginning to take more hits. How's she looking? What are you doing? You have no torpedoes. You have a little bit of flooding. Let's see if we can preserve you. Get you off the map. I really, by the way, I don't know if anybody's been following War in the Pacific Admirals Edition, but I really, really want to play it. It's just actually quite difficult to learn how to play. Okay. Did they hit her? Or is she just sinking by coincidence? No, they did. Bomb hit. That's cool. So this is not great for us, obviously, but she was actually sunk by a bomb hit. I think she was going to sink anyway, so I'm not really that disappointed, but it's really cool that the whole mechanism here is in play. As soon as these light cruisers release their payload, they actually need to go to the rear to... Actually, we'll just do this now. We'll let the Icoma by herself chase down these guys. And we need the light cruisers to start warding off the other escorts which are coming. And actually the Tone, for all her, you know, hard work and everything, probably should not be going this way anymore. So get out of here. Okay, good. Oh, well that's not good. Okay, so let me see about not launching torpedoes with this until we get the Sverdlov into a position. Okay, good. Let's land those hits. Okay, I actually want to change targets over to this because I want my light cruisers to approach and I want to kind of free the way for them. And I'm more worried about the heavy cruiser than the Sverdlov. We'll go as close as we can here. No, don't open... God, son of a... Don't open fire at the... I command you, I order you to hit this armored cruiser. There it is, that's what I want. Now you're speaking my language. Probably have one more turn before we have to turn you. I'm just going to start the turn now. Okay, good, good, good. Oops. Yeah, these guys are going to start munching away at the Sverdlov. The good news is, as we already noted, she has nothing she can really fire at us anymore. She's just in such a bad way. And I think this is okay. This is a convenient time, I think, to just fire a bunch of torpedoes, see what we can get out of her. What? No solution? Okay. Well, don't hold fire. We'll get a little bit closer, maybe. I mean, they're still doing damage even just like this. Alright, now this is a good angle to launch. There we go. Look good. Yes! Oh, that missed? Oh my god. Well, they actually might be winning it just with their 6-inch guns. So if we have any starboard sides left, we'll try that as well. Obviously a tough angle head on. We've done so much work. Yeah, okay. So everyone pack up and leave. We're good. We're good here. Icoma hasn't run out of main ammunition yet? No, she has a few high explosive shells left that she hasn't fired. I really didn't want her to fire at the... I really wanted her to take out... Who are you targeting right now? Is that true? Yeah, that's who I wanted you to engage. She's doing very deliberate fire, of course, so that, you know, try to preserve the last few shells she has. We have plenty of torpedoes left. What the hell is going on? Is it all in destroyed tubes? No, portside tubes. We have plenty of portside tubes. Okay, good. This is what I want to see. Getting ahead of her, and let's make use of those. Got her. She's dead in the water. Launch any remaining ordnance, please. Nothing port side. Yes, perfect. Alright, that should do it then. That should be the Sverdlov. She's trying to get out of the way. Another hit. Fantastic. 2 more hits. Okay. So we'll just call this we'll call this to a close, and I think that might even be the end of the stream. How long we've been going? Hour and 40 minutes. It's been a good stream. Several good battles. Let me try to catch up on chat. Watch Texture G says snippets. I don't think Texture G is very easy to learn from. That's my experience with when I was following his War in the To End All Wars series to try to learn that when we started to do a multiplayer collaborative multiplayer whatever effort. What are you doing? Where do you think you're going? So, I wonder what this heavy cruiser is going to do. Is she going to pursue us? I don't think so. Alright, well, good luck. No bombs hits, no bomb hits. Seems like we made it. Gonna get these guys to limp back just to make sure this armored cruiser does not pursue us. Okay. Should be okay then. Okay, sink it if you can. And you, wow, geez, they have a lot of submarines. It's the same one. Drop your depth charges. Feel pretty confident that those hits. How many? I don't know how many torpedoes that was all together. Maybe like 4? Is it 4? Anyway. Whew. Good battle, though. Good battle. Alright, so we lost 4 destroyers. They lost heavy cruiser, battleship, and 3 destroyers. I will take those odds. Very much a fan of those, that kind of outcome. So we hit it with 4 torpedoes. We hit this one with 4 torpedoes. My god, that's so much. So many torpedoes. Looks like this is the one we were hitting at the very end. She did escape, which is fine. I mean, the fact that we just put some... We were just damaging her to try to make her go away. Another good battle. Okay, so the carrier is ready. Let's rework the design. What did I say we wanted to do with it, though? Hey, wait. Where'd you go? There you are. Put you up here. Put this back where it belongs. Looks good. Bring you back. Okay, so this design 3, what happened? What did I want to do? I can't remember now. I think I wanted to go with a little bit less. Oh, okay, that's whatever we did there is fine with me. Secondary directors, that's right. I don't think we're allowed to do it. We are. Oh my gosh, we are. So that means I have to drop this again. I don't really care about AA guns anymore. I mean, light AA guns. Now that I really know that they're not going to be helpful until the ships have already dropped their ordnance. Okay, so we can have 2 light AA guns, 31 mediums, director on the secondaries. I like it. We keep reducing these poor light. We have 2 machine guns, you know, just in case. Just in case. I don't know why you would even want 2 machine guns, but it's really more of a photo op at this point than a realistic deterrent. So I think this is fine. We're gonna have to rebuild it, unfortunately. 155 is a little bit light on ammo. I don't want to drop it anymore. I actually kind of wish we could do something. I don't even like having conning tower at 2. I'd rather 2.5, but that's fine. 1 for the captain, 1 for the XO. That's right. It's good though. I think this is fine. So we'll save it. We'll get 1 more month, and then we'll start building them with the very, very, very limited funds that we have. So we have 5 more months until those destroyers are cleared up, and then we'll have enough for carriers. Huh. I never even used carrier tenders in this because when we first started playing in version 1.00, the carrier tenders were, what's it called? Were bugged. Were broken. I don't even want to fight a fleet battle. We don't have enough time. Just give me the look at this war. Come on. The only thing I want to accept this, the reason why I want to accept this is because it could be, oh, damn it. I was going to say it could be a carrier battle. I wish it would tell you if it's a carrier battle or not. Yeah, we'll go back to rework the design, but I'm pretty sure that, yeah, she's fine. We'll just build her. We will build her. We will make her better. Alright, so we want some of these, right? It's cheaper than I expected. Ha! I know. I was just doing it. I almost selected the wrong one. I thought I would play with you guys. Sorry, I'm being mean. We can't afford any right now. We can afford 1 maybe? We'll get 1 started. Yeah, it should be called the Soryu. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's look at how this one, wow. Much range. Wow. Much range and good toughness. It's better. It's better. I like it. I like it in every way. Oh, I like it. Faster cruise speed than our longer range one. It's got longer range than that one as well. Also, it has more maneuver and toughness. Yeah, just yes. I want this one. Okay, this is the new model. Oh, they upgraded one. They just upgraded it. But this is the low range one. Although it still is fast. Now it's actually much faster. A little bit better range. Better firepower. Oh man, they're making it tough. Convoy. I don't want to. I'm not going to fight these small. I'm just going to decline everything. Okay, let's. The stream must come to an end. All good things must come to an end. I was hoping to get to the end of the war first. Okay. I'm not going to auto-resolve this because I don't think the auto-resolve thing has a good... Okay, so what I want to do is... Ready, strike. So somebody told me that you can edit the squadrons to... You right-click on them? Is it not... I wish I could just deselect all the airbase ones, but okay, so let's go to this squadron. There's no way to interact with this. I guess you cannot, you really cannot do this. Oh, remaining range, got it. It actually is good to know what that is. You cannot interact with these squads. You cannot send one recon off. It's not possible, it looks like. Is it? No, not there. Wow. No, we don't want this. I'm pretty sure that they're dead ahead. I don't even want scouts. No search. Don't search because we already know where they're going to be. Prepare the strike and then launch it. That's what I want to do. And cap. We want a cap. Do we want a cap? I think we want a heavy cap. Boy, I can't click the right button. Heavy cap. Get those guys up into the air while we ready the other ones. Yeah, that makes sense to me. And these guys are getting ready. Perfect. Okay, so in the column number, thank you. Somebody's explaining me how to do it. Wow, thank you. Wow, that is so difficult to figure out. Whoa! I see, though. Each one of these is something you can change. Well, I guess there's two columns here that if you happen to randomly be right-clicking at some point, or if you're told it, obviously, but if you just happen to be randomly right-clicking, you might discover that you can change these things, because you can change the role. Yeah, actually, how did I know you could change the role? I must have right-clicked there at some point. How else would you know you can change the role? What's the aircraft data? I want to see it. Let me know. Oh, this is only for me. Darn it. But what are these? These are the Sarin Bs. Which are obsolete, I guess? Oh my god. Please let us sort. Please. Okay, we're looking for Sarin Bs. There. Got them. 144. Yeah, so these are the slightly outdated ones. That's fine. Alright. We know what we're doing. As soon as these guys are ready for launch, we're just going to launch them. Alright, squad max. We're going to have to move towards this thing to move it back into the wind. Which is going to be a problem. I don't care. You're not launching. You're not launching. 27. Is that going to be enough speed? It's a light cruiser. Well, this is going to be a problem. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, we'll play this game. Are they ready? They are. Oh, so exceeds Zyclo. Just go 12 then. What's our spotting? 19. Okay, yeah. So launch this strike. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Let me know. Let me know. Come on. So they are spotting. Good. Let's pursue. Let's get our carrier facing the right direction. There she is. That thing right in front of you, go attack it. Are we ready yet? Did they launch yet? Spotting. They're still spotting. 9 more minutes. This is so weird. Alright, they're launching. They're launching! They're taking off! Okay, the next one's ready. This is hilarious. Go, boys! Go get him! Wait, they're right. He's right there, by the way. It's in visual range. Literally in visual range. Just not trying to tell you what to do or anything. I just want you to look. Open your eyes. If we can see it from the ground, you can see it from the air, I'm sure. What I want you to do is go attack that ship. Which they may or may not choose to do. Okay, let's prepare another attack. These guys are ready. No. Do this attack here. Can I just choose a target? No, I don't know. I don't really understand this, but that's fine. So launch the attack. Here, launch. I think they're going the right way. I think they're after him. It's right here, right in front of us. In visual range. Just FYI. It's the one right in front of us. It's pursuing us, by the way. Just let you know, guys. It's right here. I'm not going to tell you how to do your job, but if I were you, I would want me to survive so you have someplace, so you survive essentially, so you have someplace to land. I'm not trying to tell you how to do your job, by the way. I would never do that. However, I do want to mention that if I die, you have no place to land. Goodman says radio comms with planes haven't been invented yet. I'm not really worried about radio comms. I'm just, the task is we've sighted an enemy ship off to our west. Go destroy it. And they get up in the air. It's in sight range of my carrier. Visual range is usually far superior from the air. And these guys are just dumb. They don't know how to attack the thing which is like clearly in visual range. Oh my god, these guys are going to suffer from the same problem. It's very frustrating. Like, come on. It shouldn't be that hard. Just look it. He's right here. He's right here. Can you not see him? He's right here. Are they going to do it? They're moving. I see some... No! Wait. You clearly... You know where he is. He's right there. Go. 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 What are you doing? Hooray. No. What? No. What? What? You just go attack him. Go attack him. Please. Come on. He's right there. I can see him. You're over the top of him. What is wrong with you guys? If they even know how to return to the carrier, they have better spotting range on me than they do of this thing. It's so funny that they actually gave a spotting report. Hey, we found something. Oh, they're going to land. You dare insult me. I may need to report this to the developer. Something is wrong with our airplanes today. I don't understand. I just don't understand. Okay, we have a new lease on life, thank God. Ready, everybody, for another attack. Ready, strike. It's going to take a while, but that's fine. We'll just... You know what? You deserve to die, you POSs. Oh well. Alright, well, we'll just run out the clock. I was kind of like, okay, let me actually take this seriously for a moment. And let me just say, I was actually being very cheeky, playing up the drama, intentionally trying to be funny, knowing in my head, as I thought at least, that surely those torpedo bombers would find the enemy ship. But they they literally did not. So that's very amusing. I'm not even mad. It's so amusing. It's just obviously some kind of bug. Very amusing though. You're very lucky, Mr. Baku, which doesn't have a model apparently. Alright, well that's going to wrap up this stream. I'm glad we did push that a little bit further so I can send that to developers. Obviously there's some issue with the... I don't know, the spotting or something. I mean, it's tough to... I don't know how they code missions, but if you give an order to like... I mean, obviously this is just like a point where if I'm left-clicking on the map and telling them where to go, this is probably what they did, whereas in real life you would be like, okay, go attack this thing and we think it's over here. What the game is obviously doing is saying, go here and then look for the target. What any not completely brain dead, I mean, anybody with enough skills to take off, I'm sure, has enough sense to be like, oh, hey, that's another ship. That must be the one that they're talking about. As they fly overhead, you can't imagine how, stupid of a situation it would be if the pilots were like, no, we're flying overhead of that one, but they said that it might be a little bit further. So let's keep going. Anyway. Okay, so anyways, this is funny. It was nice. I'm not mad. I think it was a very amusing end to it. So. Yeah, Jasper Edgeworth said can't spot a ship with no model. It's true. It's invisible. The good news is we didn't lose the light carrier. I would have been a little bit upset if the light carrier was being lost, but since it was just harmless in the end. Okay, I think that's going to wrap up the stream. Dennis says the AI just gave you the finger. Yeah. I'll probably report this. Yeah, because obviously it was a little bit silly. But anyway, thanks for everyone for joining in, for being a part of it. As I always mention, I will mention again, there's the Germany series going on, despite some rather bad turn of luck. I didn't mention this enough, but it's Memorial Day weekend, so a tip of the hat and a moment of respect paid to, especially, as I said, I'm in the United States, to the U.S. servicemen and women here and abroad, but really to the servicemen all over the world. Anyone who's willing to put their life on the line for something that they believe in, for the country, whatever it is. It's something that deserves a great deal of respect. And Memorial Day, in particular, that's for us is tomorrow. That's where we don't just pay lip service. I mean, it should not be lip service. We don't just pay respects to those who have fought in war, but in particular for Memorial Day, it's for those who have lost their lives. And so I love this famous quote from, I think it was from World War II, that all gave some, but some gave all. And for those who gave all, who put their life on line, especially in World War II, where there was a real ideological, I would say good versus evil type battle, for those who were really doing their best to bring about what they thought would be a better world, we salute and we thank them for their service. So that's it. I might be able to stream tomorrow. I might not.